Hello everybody, how is it going? Today we're going to be doing some more Tsumihoroboshi like usual. And yeah, I wonder what we're actually going to be sort of playing today, because yeah, last time, if you remember correctly, we ended on really big well, not really a cliffhanger, but like a really big sort of turn of knowledge. Just a massive breakthrough, like about Lena, about really fucking sad stuff that actually happened to her. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen today. I kind of hope it's a normal day, but at the feeling, I kind of get the feeling, but at the same time, I kind of get the feeling that it could potentially not be. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm very excited to play today. Hey, good morning, Lena.
Oh, 来た来た.
Well, at least I know Casey's not dead. Right, yeah, let's get into this. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this today. Definitely feels deserved. I have done so much exercise today. So, I kind of feel like playing this is just fucking deserved. Holy shit. Hey, good morning, Lena.
Ohayo, Lena.
Today. Oh god, obvious anomaly in the plot. Ah. Hey, good morning, Lena. You're late today. You're just early today, did you? Oh my god, lying to a girl? Bruh. Katie really is the worst. You're just early today, Katie.
普段を棚にあげるわけじゃないが、俺が朝の待ち合わせでレナに勝つなんて珍しいこともあるもんだぜ。
Once in a while. Oh damn. It's even worse.
レナ、今朝はちょっと夕べ寝つかれなくってね。
レナもか。実、昨日の大騒ぎの余韻が布団に入っててもなかなか眠くならなくて夜が長く感じたぜ。
No, I kind of don't blame them. I don't really get the same, but yeah, they fucking ate so much dessert. Like, are you really surprised that it's gonna be that difficult for them to get to sleep? Yesterday I had a lot of one of my friends and went home still riding that high. Yeah. I was too full to eat dinner. I kept telling my parents about the great time I had over the past few days. I was so pumped out that I couldn't go to sleep. Kinda sounds like I'm a little kid. But given I didn't seem to be the same way, I felt better about it. No, I felt better isn't the way of phrasing it. I should say, I'm glad to know that we shared the same feeling. And then I went treasure hunting after I left. I'm sure she found many adorable things. Went home and told her parents about how great the day was. Parents. He really doesn't know, does he? Well, I mean, yeah. It's just kind of weird that we know more than the main character at the moment. But yeah, I don't know, because I wonder, she didn't actually mention about like the whole aftermath of everything, because she mentioned that like she was in the, you know, the wagon, she slept in a little bit, and then it was night. I think it was like 11 PM she said. I don't know, but it was like a rainy night. It must have been a nightmare getting out of all of that trash when it was rainy. Good morning. I don't even think she found anything adorable as well. I was kind of, not really sad, but just like, I don't know. It's not really anything. It's just unsuccessful, I suppose. Hey, Michan, good morning.
Oh, Mionが先に待ってるなんて。今日は雪が降るかもな。
Better watch out for the pigs falling from the sky. Damn.
人が珍しく先に待ってりゃ、そういうこと言うわけ？
I know I usually wait. I know I usually make you wait for me, but you do really have to say it like that. Eek.
それを言ったら、私より先に雪が降るかもね。
Full of miracles. What? How?
人のこと言えないね。
It's going to be another happy day today. I had fun the day before yesterday. I had fun yesterday, so I'm gonna have fun today for sure. That is so just telling us that today's shit's gonna go wrong. I bet you. I'm happy, me, I'm happy too. Of course, Helena and my other friends are equally happy. I'm not afraid to say it, and I wish these happy days would last forever. Yeah.
なあミオ、今日は何をして遊ぼうな。
今日の部活？
What for club?
何がいいだろうね。レナは提案ある？
Do you have any ideas?
そうだね。
Let's see.
昨日、おとといと体を使うゲームが続いたから、今日はあまり体に激しくない。
そうだな。レナの言うのも一理。部活は肉体勝負だけが全てじゃねえだろ。
もちろん心技体全ての要素において完璧であってこそ部活メンバーだからね。
Bronze boot, I like that. Yeah, hell yeah.
じゃあ今日は何かテーブルゲームで遊ぶことにしよう。
So why don't we play some table games today? Oh, fair point. Everybody was early this morning. We're gonna enjoy our walk to school for once. Oh yeah, they're gonna have no rush about like being late. Oh, good for them. After a while, we started talking about the upcoming festival. Oh, so Watanagasi is upcoming, because I was actually thinking about this like just in the middle of my day, like. When was Watanagasi compared to when the time they were actually in? Because Watanagasi is like the third Sunday of June, so yeah, you wonder how close they are to it. It's actually really funny at the moment, like how close sort of we are to Watanagasi, because I actually looked it up. This last Sunday, the 18th of June, was actually this year's, like, if Watanagasi was actually in 2023, that's when it would have been, which is kind of funny. They told me that the festival is called Watanagasi and that it's the biggest event of the year in Hinamizawa.
そうだそうだ。昨日沖宮の家に親類が集まっていろいろとケイちゃんの話題が出たんだよ。
Started talking about you, Kei-chan. What did they say? Before I asked Osamu must curse. Nah. It's interesting that like the relatives gathered in the house in Okinomiya, because that's where Shion lives. Why would they go there?
俺？
What, me?
その崎家の重鎮が集まって一体何の相談だよ。
いやさ、昨日のエンジェルモードでのケイちゃんの活躍を見てた店長の吉郎おじさんがさ、ケイちゃんのことを相当気に入っちゃったみたいでさ。
Oh god. That can either be a really good thing or a really bad thing, because oh my god, if you see that, you probably see like someone like Gagey from the worst like possible. I mean, I get that you see the whole sort of energetic thing, but being energetic about being like, because I'm assuming with his performance he means like, you know, sus. It just doesn't really get me. Doesn't really get me feeling that it's the best impression he got.
それでいろいろと話を聞いてみたら、他の親類南沢の名物男みたいな言われようだったよ。
Down.
名物男ってのはまた微妙な称号。その称号の9割方はミオンの罰ゲームに関係があるような気がするぞ。
Yep, like I was saying.
それだけじゃないけどさ、ノリもいいし元気があって無鉄砲なところも今時の若い子にしては関心とみんなベタ褒めだったよ。
area to have all of those qualities. That were very impressive. Ah, nice. I felt a bit embarrassed to know that the people I haven't even met were speaking well of me. No, I kind of get what he means.
でね、今後の綿流しのお祭りで何かで活躍してくれないかなって話が出てね。ケイちゃん目立つこととか好きでしょ？
おいおい、本人不在で勝手に話を進める。俺は孤独と静寂を愛するロンリーガイだぜ。
いやいやいや。
誰がロンリーガイだ？ローンボーイの間違いでしょ？ローンってケイチくん。
What is a lone boy? What is it, just like a person who gets out loans? This is a slang I've never seen before. What does it even mean? Oh yeah, I see. Is that actually what it is? Oh, actually is. But why does they not find that?
お金に困ってるなら協力するよ。
Oh, I thought she was gonna go into her like omatsukaeri face there. Nah. Get you being a lone boy. If you're having trouble with money, we can help you. It's interesting that they actually still have enough money to sort of provide financial support, because you would have thought, you know, the whole mother leaving, like the whole divorce thing especially, would have really screwed them over financially, but no. That's really good that they didn't, because I thought that was going to be one of the side effects of that, but no. See, the thing is about the divorce, and it's really annoying, I can't remember if the mother gives half of their salary to the father, or other way around. It's going to be very interesting to see what Casey has to do with the Watanagasi festival. It's going to be so funny seeing his thoughts, just how embarrassed he is.
Whoa, そこまで財布事情に困ってねえし、レナも真に受けてそんな目で見るな。
Damn. We really were still feeling the after effects of yesterday. Myeon and I made a lot of noise teasing each other on the way to school. Then I watched us and laughed happily. Yeah, Then I really doesn't seem like the person to sort of start teasing and stuff like that. Sadako and Ligatan were already there when we arrived at school. They were also full of energy. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, my favourite people. Not as good as Kameda. Oh my god. Bro, I find the whole Kameda thing so funny that like there is not a single time where I don't know, it's just like I find it so funny that, like, for example, whenever I'm eating a dessert, I just remember, like, how fucking stupid his plot is, and I just laugh inside. From that, I can tell they also had a good time yesterday. Oh yeah, good for them. Everybody has been having a good time, really. In Yamazawa, everybody is happy. Yeah. And before. No, I mean, to be fair, about the whole Watanagasi thing, Casey doesn't know about the Onikakushi that happens, so maybe that could potentially like spark some unhappiness. But I don't know. Maybe it's not even true, the Onikakushi thing. Maybe it's just subjective to how everything's going on.
まだ引っ越してきて1年も経ったわけじゃないけどさ。
どうしたの突然。
いやさ、ひなみ沢に引っ越してきて。
どうしたのケイちゃん、急に臭いこと言い出して。 レナにはわかる。南沢に引っ越してきて全てが幸せになった気持ちよくわかる。この村にはね、きっと人を幸せにする魔法がかかってるんだと思うから。
I think what she means because, like, for example, in Hinazawa, just like everybody is friends. No people are like not wanting to be friends. I don't know, like for example, no fallout. Not many fallouts happening. Like not many people are sort of lonely, and everybody's included. And like, even if people aren't really another person's ideal type, they're still friends, which I think is really, really nice. Definitely would like to live in a place like that myself.
Lena は幸せか？
レナは南沢に引っ越してきてからが毎日幸せだよ。
Good for everyone, really.
そうだな。そいつは俺。
ちょっとなんかおじさんだけのけ者っぽくブーブー。
Let me in on the conversation too. Damn. The sky was clear and the few thin clouds were pure white. Damn. The cries of cicadas were telling me that summer would be coming earlier than usual. Yeah, Watanagasi is just around the corner. I'm sure we'll have great fun at the festival too. There will be more and more fun days to come, I'm sure of it. Yeah, summer is just around the corner. Alright, school now. Quite like school. Not really the most. Last class of the day was finally over, meaning that it was time for the club activities. Ah, yes, good for them. It's interesting now that we're in Lena's point of view. I was sure that it would be fun. I couldn't wait. But then Mitan received a call and told us something had come up and she had to go. So we didn't have a club meeting today. Oh, that's a shame. Tsk. I was really looking forward to it. There was nothing I could do, but I could at least chat with Kiskin on the way home. It would be fun. Kiskin sometimes says mean things, but he's very fun. Mean things, yeah. But yeah, that's good. When I chat with him, my depression goes away. That's really, really good. Wait, what did I just say? Am I I had so much fun every day and I'm as happy as I can be. What do I have to be depressed about? It's very interesting that she actually thinks that. It's just like, no matter how happy you can be, you sort of still have that, you know, sort of other remnant of everything that happened in the past, I suppose, because there is nothing else that she can cause. No way. Wait, it was obvious. Because of Dinosaur, my mother is happy now. Oh. How's that? What? Because of Dinosaur, my father is happy now. Before we met her, he was like a lamp in broad daylight. Honestly, he was like the living dead. Oh god. But after we met Dinosaur, he started to smile like he used to when he was living with my mother. Wow. Okay, that is really good. He enjoyed talking with her and started going out with her. Oh. You could probably say they went on dates. Now he looks 20 years younger. Oh god. Wow. Is that really how powerful happiness is? Makes you look younger? Holy shit. I mean, I'm never going to be a person to care about my looks, but like, in the future, oh my god. I gotta learn from the best. Wow. Nina-san gets along with my father very well, and she's very kind to me too. There's actually no reason for me to hate her. The bitter memories of my parents' divorce and my many regrets were gradually easing away at my... Oh, yeah, that doesn't really... it doesn't really surprise me. I hate that she blames herself for a lot of it. That's just the saddest thing, really. Oh my fucking god, hang on a sec. Sorry. Right. Yeah. I should probably move my webcam. Shit. Right, there we go. That's alright. With a bit of memories. It's very interesting that, like... Was it okay to accept this woman? Yeah, it's very interesting this, I mean... Yeah... So, I mean, I definitely understand her queries, but like, I wonder why she actually thinks that. Is it because like, it's sort of giving her the remnants of just what happened before and what could potentially happen again, or with a bit of memories of my parents' divorce and my many regrets of gradually eating my own heart, it's okay to accept that woman. Dina-san might be the same as how Uncle Akihito might turn out to be. Yeah, is she the enemy who takes my happiness away from with her very existence, with or without bad intentions? Yeah, that's very interesting now, because I have a feeling. No, I just, God. I mean, I don't know. At the same time, you could trust her. I mean, she was very nice to you after all, but like, I definitely get what she means. That's kind of, yeah. I really understand. Like, you could definitely be doubtful. Definitely. I mean, I have a feeling that if I was ever in a situation like that, I'd probably just... I don't know. I probably tried to stay as positive as I possibly could, but just have that in my head that if it went wrong, then it wouldn't really like take me by surprise, and as a result be worse. But yeah, see the enemy takes my happiness away with a very existence with or around intentions. Am I going to sit around until everything collapses again? Should I fight the enemy before it's too late? Oh god, what does she mean by fight? Nina-san comes to my house a little too obviously. Since I started letting her stay the night, many of her belongings have turned up in the house. Oh, interesting. My father and I don't smoke, but there's an ashtray in the living room. Oh. Oh god, she smokes. Lena, goodbye to your lungs. Wow. It'd be very interesting if, like, she didn't actually have bad intentions, but just because Lena is so sort of, I don't know, so sort of hellbent that she is, so hellbent on the idea that she actually is just a devil in her life, really. She feels like... I kind of forgot the sentence I was saying mid-sentence, so that was really annoying. I hate when that happens. The door in our guest room is hers now. They have a guest room. My God, in the bathroom, there's a toothbrush and shampoo I never choose to buy. Oh, I started to feel awkward about those things, and that's when I started noticing it at the front door when I come home from school. A perfume. Weird. I asked my father once if he was thinking about getting married to Lina-san. He looked a little embarrassed, perplexed, and confused. He told me not yet. He knew I was hurt by the divorce. That's probably why he couldn't admit that you wanted to be. Oh no. Yeah, no, I really get what she means now. I mean, before it could have just been like suspicion, but yeah, that's definite. Yeah. Oh God. That's why he said not yet. Consider it, but not while I was still living with him. Right. Okay, that's good. That's what he meant, I guess. Yeah. That's really interesting, like, it would actually be really interesting to see, like, what happens to these people if they, you know, get a new partner after Lina's gone. Because, yeah, I really do get what she means. I have a feeling, like, even if Lina-san didn't have bad intentions, I think just the memory of that, and, you know, the memory of, like, having to call a woman you don't even, like, have relations to, like, mother, especially. Well, not having to, but, like, probably getting the feeling that you could, and, like, not actually having a mother to be able to call that. It must be really weird. So, yeah. It's very interesting that, like, her perfume was on the door. Is she just one of those... She's just one of those Harry Potter people? Like, is she a fucking Umbridge? Just, like, get your scent around everywhere you go. Who knows? That is kind of sad, though, if you spray perfume on the door. I just love that she smokes, and yet she has perfume at the same time. Like, those are the two most contradictory things I think I've ever seen. There's only one reason why I don't want him to get remarried to Lina-san. I feel offended that my sanctum, my family is being invaded. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking about, yeah. I might be being selfish. You are not being selfish. No, that's entirely fair. I know giving my father all to myself means giving me a miserable, like... Oh, interesting. I know giving my father all to myself means giving me a miserable, like it was before he met Lina-san. He has a life to live too. Yeah, definitely. But is it right to heal from the pain of the divorce and to live to find his new love? I suppose. Oh, I really don't know. This is really morally tricky. But yeah, I definitely get what I get what she's saying. Yeah. You wouldn't have had to go through that painful life if I'd prevented a divorce from happening in the first place. Oh my god, then I'll stop. I'm gonna be real, I have a feeling if they never move from Hinamizawa, that's probably when the whole sort of thing collapsed. You know, I do actually wonder, like, what would have happened if the father refused to go with the mother to support the fashion related career that she decided to sort of try and excel in. Would have been interesting to see what happened. What? What did I just press? it's a lot of. It's really annoying when you accidentally press something on the number pad. I don't know. Well, I can't find it. I really don't know. What do these things even do? Isn't me all these sound effects? They really give me the creeps. He has a right to be happy. He has a right to a happy new life that doesn't forget the pain he never deserved. Yeah, and I don't have any right to stop him. Oh, it's so tricky, but yeah, I definitely agree. But at the same time, he can. I suppose he could just say no for dinner's sake, but at the same time, if he feels more pain by that, then yeah. Oh god, I really don't know. Like, just both sort of scenarios, they really have negatives and positives. A lot of negatives and a lot of positives, really. In fact, I have an obligation to try and return his happiness to him. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because yeah, I have to pay for my sin, my inability to prevent his divorce. Oh god, that's not your sin. Oh, but she couldn't have done anything about that. Then what should I do to make both of us happy? It wouldn't be that difficult. All I need to do was give my silent approval of their relationship. Oh yeah, I suppose my father tells me he won't get married while we live together. That means I should stop leaning on my family, be strong and live on my own as soon as I can. Oh, I suppose, but then like, she's literally going to live with her family until like she's, I don't know, probably like maybe 20, something like that. She should, I mean, I don't know, it could actually be a lot longer because, like, these people do not do schoolwork. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Although, that doesn't mean I can't tell him, not to go out with her until that day. Mom comes to our house to see him despite her busy schedule, and she even stays the night whenever her shifts permit. Oh, that's interesting. They're adults. I have no right to say anything against that. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. God. God. I really do get what she means about the whole love-related thing. That's why I chose to get my silent approval for their relationship. Oh, and tried to see her as little as I could. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's interesting that she tries to sort of dodge her. I get along with Nino-san on the surface. I know my father would have a hard time keeping face if we didn't. Oh yeah, that would be really awkward. But it's a very exhausting and painful thing to get along with a person I don't really like. Yeah, so whenever Nino-san comes over, I spend as much time as possible outside, then head home late. Yeah, I don't really blame her. I mean, I kind of do the same whenever, like, just a person I find stressful talking to is here. So, yeah. Besides, club activities are the most convenient things to do to kill time. Oh yeah, but there are some days we just don't have a club meeting. On those days, I while away my time at the garbage dump hunting for treasure alone, and that's how I started to make my secret hideout. Ah, right. Wow. My father can do whatever he wants with Dina-san at home. I don't have to see them together, but I can spend my time peacefully at my hideout. Yeah. I sometimes feel depressed about my own life. I sometimes want to talk to somebody about it, but nothing will change even if I talk to somebody. Yeah, I see what she means. I mean, I kind of get the feeling that, like, the past will never change, definitely, but, like, maybe how she copes with it could be helped, but I don't know. She doesn't really cope with it the worst, all of the things that are happening, but she doesn't really cope with it the best at the same time. This is all I can really do. The most important thing for me should be to overcome the sadness of losing my family as fast as I could and to regain my own happiness. Yeah, and I think she's doing a really, really good job. My father can do whatever he wants with Dina-san at home. What the fuck? Oh god. Eek. That's scary. I have so much fun every day, I'm happy every day. Even on the way home, Keisuke was talking about funny things that made me laugh. Feeling gloomy in spite of that was kind of rude. Oh, I don't know, she can't really help it. My father should be happy. I should be happy. I just feel sad because I still can't separate from my father. Compared to the unexpectedness of the divorce, Dina-san's invasion is a very slow process. It's interesting that she really thinks it's an invasion, but yeah, I kind of get what she means. I mean, it's not just going to happen overnight, is it? I think Dina-san understands how I feel. She was very kind, but she doesn't do more than that. I think she understands that I feel uncomfortable if she did. Yeah. It's not like fucking... what was it? You remember that tip we read about Yoshiro? No, Yoshiro? Akihito even. Oh, that fucking really, really sort of just dodgy thing about, like, her pretending to cook her dad and stuff like that. And that's sort of foreshadowing what's going to happen in the future with Satoru as well. I respect Dika-san because he's strong even without her parents. Oh my god, Satoko as well. And Satoko especially, like, without her brother, holy shit. Compared to the pain of losing both her parents unexpectedly, my problem is like nothing. Oh god, I hate this mindset. Like, other people have suffered worse things for you, so your problems don't exist. My god, the amount of times I hear that at home. Holy shit. So annoying. But, yeah, I suppose she does kind of have a point, but it's just, like, no. I respect Satoru John's toughness too. She also lost her parents and was forced to live a painful life under her uncle and aunt. Compared to the cruel treatment she had to go through, my relationship with our son is a blessed one. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I can agree more. I get feeling anxious, but that's just because I'm still immature and because I feel like I'm not ready to separate from my father. Oh god. I really don't like that she sort of really blames all of this on herself, because all of these feelings are perfectly rational. Anybody of any maturity would feel them. In fact, I think if you didn't feel these emotions, you'd be immature. I have to be strong, like I have to try my best to be happy. I'm going to live with all my might in order to regain the peace of mind that I lost that day. Oh, so the divorce day. Yeah. Yeah, good for her. Good for her, even. My assumption that I'm not happy is just a mistake. Yeah. I should appreciate the wonderful days I spend with my wonderful friends. Despite realizing that I'm happy, the world shines so brightly.
それでね、あんまりにも可愛いから、レナ、ハウ、お持ち帰りって。
She screamed it. Oh my god. Yeah. They did.
やれやれ、レナは毎日を楽しく過ごすことに関しては達人だな。
レナは毎日が楽しいよ。こんなにも素敵な友人たちに囲まれて過ごす、こんなにも素晴らしい日々があって、どうして不幸が感じられる？
だな。不幸なんかここにはないよ。いつまでも楽しくて不幸な、それがひなみ沢ってとこなんだからよ。
Well, you hope so. But I think we know a little bit more than they do to say that maybe that's not the case. But yeah, it's good that it is at the moment, you know. Lena deserves happiness, she really does. I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but yeah, especially Lena. She deserves it. Should have stopped right there, but he just kept going.
レナが羨ましいよな。その悩み知らずな能天気さが羨ましいぜ。
バカにされてるっぽい気がする。でも毎日が楽しいなら私は能天気でもいいかな。
Would you? I don't have any worries. I feel like I do, but that's just because I'm immature. I still want my father's attention. That's not immature. We need attention from our parents. The older we get, even if we're really old, we still need attention. Like, let's just say because I'm 18, saying, you know, let's just say I'm 18 and my parents entirely rejected me. Like, just because I'm really old and mature, I wouldn't feel any less sad than I would have even if I was like 13 or something. No, it would have hit worse when I was like younger and more immature. But like still, it would have still been really bad. Like you need attention. You. Come on, say the magical word. It will cheer up.
Huh?
It didn't make any sense to say it now, but I was gonna say it anyway because this is my magical phrase that always cheers me up.
お持ち帰り
Taking it home with me. What's wrong with me?
でも
That's so like
それでこそレナだぜ
That's right. This is me, Lena. I'm not Lena. Lena still wants a lot of attention. Oh, Lena is a goofy and carefree girl. She knows that every day is full of happiness and she has kind heart to appreciate it too. Yeah, I should forget about icky things. I should level one of all life free of anything icky. Icky starts with an I, and that's why I got rid of the I in Lena. Lena, even. Oh. That's interesting. I mean that's probably not like the actual reason, but like that is a really interesting thing to say. But yeah, it is very interesting that like she actually did that to her name. But I suppose you can just new identity, and she probably just didn't want to be associated with that because for all the memories and all of the feelings that she had that were associated with it. Interesting. I'm Lena. I'm gonna recapture the happiness I lost when I left Inamizawa. Oh, good for her. I'll overcome any pain and hardship. I can be happy just because I got rid of the icky things. I'm sure there were only incredible things waiting for me. Oh, incredible starts with an I too. Oh god, that's a bad coincidence. I was almost home, and when my house appeared, I noticed something different there. There was a truck parked in front of my house. There was nothing on the back of it, but I could tell it brought something here, because I saw some cardboard boxes, blankets, and ropes on the ground. Ropes? What? From the front of the house, I heard voices from two young men saying, well, we'll be going now. Oh, they passed me by as I walked to the front door. They were wearing some kind of work uniforms. They looked like delivery people. Well, they don't sound like Deliveroo. My father was about to close the door when he noticed me. Hey, I'm home. What's going on?
おかえり、
Oh,
レーナ。
no, Lena. Oh, it's actually very interesting. So, Lena is how, I don't know, Lena's dad calls her, but she's actually like calling herself Lena even. That is very interesting. I'm just kind of surprised that she wouldn't have told him that.
見てごら
I
ん
have a surprise
すごい
for you.
ぞ
A surprise. Oh, wonder what it is. In before just Kentucky statue. My father looked to be in a good mood. I didn't know why he was, but whenever he smiled like that, I just wanted to smile back at him. Oh, yeah. God, could you imagine that, like, I don't know, like, just seeing your dad happy is, like, something to be happy about yourself. God, that must be rare if that's the case. But, yeah, it wouldn't really surprise me because of the whole circumstances, you know. His eyes used to look like those of a dead fish no matter how hard I tried to smile at him. God. But these days he could put on a big smile just to surprise me. Yeah. He'd been literally coming back to life since a year ago when we moved out to Yunamazawa. No, since he started dating Lina-san. Oh. When I see him smile like this, I'm happy, but at the same time I feel confused because I don't know whether I should thank Lina-san or not. Yeah, I mean, it does just kind of seem like one of those situations that's just too good to be true, if you get what I mean. That's very interesting.
Hora, すごいだろ。
Great. He took me to the living room. He was probably expecting me to go oh and oh. So whenever there was something in the living room or not, I was ready to go for him. What was it? Wow. What? What is this?
どうしたのお父さん
Do? I tried to sound excited and surprised. He was standing behind me, probably smiling with satisfaction at hearing my excited voice. I, on the other hand, was desperately trying to understand what was going on. Oh, was it? For a moment I thought I was in somebody else's house. Damn. Weird. You see, the living room had been completely redecorated. Oh. The furniture we had was all basically from the former house in Ibaraki. What? That's surprising. Why would they return it? That's weird. My parents bought most of the furniture when they got married, so it was all old and a little dirty. Yeah, some of them still had crayon scribbles I drew when I was very little. Damn. But all of that was gone. Everything in the living room had turned a pastel colour, looking very sophisticated, like the rooms you'd see in soap operas. I've never watched a soap opera, but I can imagine just like really bleached. The new carpet looked very tropical. The new curtains matched the carpet. The new sofa looked very expensive, oh of course. The living room in general looked like a resort hotel. Wow. The channel switcher of our old TV was broken, and we used to have pliers to change channels. Damn. These pliers to change channels. But it was gone too, replaced by a new one with a big screen. Oh, interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why they've done this so suddenly. The room's lights had also been replaced by nicer looking ones. The living room had looked like a totally different world under the fluorescent lights. Wow. This looks great, Dad. What made you do this?
心機一転さ。
I did it to get a fresh start.
もう引っ越してきて1年にもなるんだから、お父さんもそろそろ気分を切り替えて、新しい生活に踏み出さないとなって思ったんだよ。
I did it to get a fresh start. It's been a year since we moved here. I thought it was time for me to reboot and finally start a new life. Oh, that's really interesting that, like, he's finally sort of starting to think that. Now that Dina has sort of, I don't know, made him happier, really. I suggested redecorating the house in order to cheer him up, but he was still in pain after the divorce. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but he finally sort of listened to that suggestion now. But he wasn't interested at the time. He didn't want to get rid of the old furniture he had chosen with my mother because he still couldn't get over her, even though she cruelly broke up with him. Oh, that's the worst. So, was it like the father still loved the mother, even though like the whole breakup? God, that's even worse. I wanted to suggest it again when the time was right. I never thought he'd do it with his own initiative.
そうだね。
That was a good idea. This beautiful living
こ
room
んな
makes
綺
me
麗なお
feel
部屋だ、
refreshed.
素敵なお部屋だと。
いいだろう。ほらレーナ、お前ユリースに憧れてたろ。まだ組み立ててないけど、ほらちゃん。
Oh, I got it for you. Wow.
お父さんすごいすごいすごい。これ私がもらってもいいのかな。
こらこら、それはみんなの共用のものだから、レーナだけってわけじゃない。
共用でもレナが占領しちゃうからだ
I'm not
ね。
gonna get off the chair once I sit on it. My father explained the details of his redecoration proudly. He told me that he only did the living room this time, but he's going to redecorate all of the rooms. Wow, God, that is a big project. God, he really is looking for the fresh start. But you could argue that he's maybe doing that in, I don't know, in sort of with the intention of making a house nice enough for Dina to live in as well. So maybe this isn't all good. Because I kind of get the impression that could be the case, but I don't know. Sure, become more active. Yeah, there were some parts about the redecoration I didn't like, but I still thought it was great because it made him happy. Yeah, I suppose. I found the old furniture outside in the yard.
あれは
Are you gonna throw them away?
捨て
まあこの際だと思ってな。
Oh my god, if they put them in the... Could you imagine if, like, Odena gets the furniture and then just puts it in the junkyard? That would be really funny. Because then it'd literally be like home. Yeah, I think we should.
後で業者が引き取りに来てくれることになってる。
Oh, getting rid of the old furniture means putting an end to my mother. Yeah. I hated the furniture because it smelled like my mother and I tried to break everything once. God. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I suppose, like... Especially because, like, the whole thing... don't blame her, but at the same time, it just kind of seems like a little bit surprising that she tried to do something like that. But yeah, you got to remember like how fucking hard this must have been for her. So it's not really that surprising. I understand why my father wants to take this opportunity to get rid of them. Yeah, good for him. But for some reason, this new living room made me feel like I no longer belonged here. Oh. Oh God. How come? My father didn't choose the new furniture, and Yino-san probably did. Yeah, most likely my father and Yino-san decided to redecorate the living room and went to a furniture store to buy everything. Yeah. I tried to think positively. The reason why my father didn't tell me about the redecoration was because he wanted to surprise me. No, my father never really considers things that deeply, so I suppose he didn't tell me because he didn't think he needed to tell me. Oh. I'm sure I didn't redecorate the living room to make me feel like I was no longer welcome. Oh God, no. Don't be negative, Dinner. My father didn't have any bad intentions. He doesn't want to get rid of me. He doesn't think I'm the reason he can't get remarried. And yeah, why did I feel sad looking at the old furniture in the yard? Why do I feel like I didn't belong? No, it is kind of odd. I realised the reason right away. That reason was me. To him, wanting to have a fresh start would, by getting rid of the things that remind him of my mother, might be an indication of his unconscious desire to get rid of her daughter. God. My father doesn't really consider things deeply, so he might not be thinking that I'm the reason he can't get remarried. But he understands that he can't get remarried while we live together. By staying with him, I'm torturing my father. Oh, you are not. It was my fault they had to get a divorce. Oh my God, I just hate that she's so good at thinking so rationally, and yet she still falls into the trap that so many people fall into, really. Just blaming yourself. It was not her fault. That's why I had to support him. That's why I have to support him to help recapture his happiness. I couldn't just keep him all to myself. I have to start thinking about living on my own. I don't need to go to university. I should think about getting a job. But who would hire an uneducated girl like me? Yeah, even if somebody did hire me, I wouldn't be able to earn enough money to live on my own. Maybe I should start thinking about working at a hostess club, like Nino-san does. People only choose the jobs they can. A girl like me doesn't have a lot of choices. Not a lot of companies would hire me or pay the amount of money that I'd need to live on my own. Yeah, but come to think of it, where is this place where I belong? Whenever I end up feeling like this, I miss my secret hideout in the trash piles. Oh. I love to get up under my blanket and feel the warmth on a cold night. The hideout gets hot and humid during the day and very cold at night. It's not a comfortable place to spend time in. But it might be the place where I can relax the most. More than I can in my house. Yeah, no, I suppose. really awful. So she feels that she can literally relax more in a garbage dump than her own house. But I mean, God, it must really, really get to her if she can't even like feel sort of relaxation when she's out of the house. I mean, I do kind of get what she means about the whole decoration, you know, just not really applying with her. It's just really interesting that she feels so much pain from all of this, and especially from like the whole her being a massive burden on her father, which God isn't even really true. And yeah, that she actually wants to sort of consider living by herself. No, I shouldn't think like this. Yeah, I shouldn't think that my house had been invaded by Dino-san. I should thank her for making my father happy. But yeah, at the same time, it's actually very interesting just how contradictory Dino's thoughts are. But I kind of get this as well. Like, whenever you're trying to make a really big decision, you get a lot of these things. Just about like, because I suppose she's deciding how she thinks in the future, and Dino isn't trying to get me out of the house. She's trying to get along with me. Yeah, I suppose. But I'm not opening my heart to her. Yeah, I'm the bad one. Oh, stop. And I'm blessed. Satosuki and his aunt didn't get along too well in Shibuya for a long time. Compared to when my situation is a lot easier. Oh God, yeah. Satoko-chan and Yuko-chan lost their parents and they live together now. They've been through very hard times. On the other hand, I still live with my father. I should be blessed. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I shouldn't think I'm unhappy just because of those things. I am happy. I am blessed. The trouble with me is I still can't admit that I'm happy. Interesting. My father kept talking proudly about the redecoration. I nodded at him with a big smile and let him keep at it. I also forgot.
レイナ、すまないんだがちょっとお使いを頼めないか？
お使い？
お父さんな、ジャケット、それがな、今日届くら。ちょっとお父さんは回収業者さんを手伝わなきゃならないから、レイナが代わりに取ってきてくれないか？
いいよ、お店を教えて。どんなジャケットを取り寄せたんだろう。楽しみ。
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like you see a lot of this Rina business. A lot of like the whole sort of her picking stuff, her decide the decision of stuff made by her, and a lot of stuff like sort of. I don't know, really just trying to build an impression to her, you know? Like, for example, this could definitely be viewed if you looked at it one way, that it's just trying to make an impression to Dina. Who knows? No matter what they look like, I'm sure Dina's on and pick them out for him. Although I don't mind going. I'd rather go to the store than listen to his stories about the redecoration of our living room. Fair. I got the receipt and asked him where the store is, changed my clothes and left the house. I started pedaling my bicycle and looked at the old furniture in the yard for the last time. Yeah, they used to be the object of my hatred, but for some reason they now make me feel sentimental. Weird. Is it because I still regret the loss of my mother, even though I hate her? But it's just really interesting that, like, she views her mother as dead because of, like, how bad she's been really. I mean, I don't blame her, it's just kind of interesting that. I couldn't let poisonous emotions take over my heart. Yeah, I understood it in my mind. I understood that in my mind, but I just couldn't get rid of that feeling. Oh, the old furniture wasn't the only stuff that was kicked out of the house. There was also a lot of junk that I brought home from the landfill. Oh, that's unfortunate. My father was probably going to throw that away too. He doesn't like the junk I collect. He'll probably let the delivery company take it all together with the old furniture. That is kind of a shame. It's like, I know he doesn't like it, but it's really important to dinner. Just like an animal that rubs its scent on its home in order to feel secure. I collected all the junk in order to make sure that I could stay here. Oh. No, that's not it. I wanted to bring them to my house because they were abandoned by their former owners. So she sort of wanted to give them another home, but yeah, and they needed a place to live. Interesting. Oh, that's the interval where I'm gonna, just drink a little fizzy drink. Ow. Fucking hell, dude. I really need to do something about my fingers. The joints are... They're just like the joints of my fingers at the moment, they're really, really hurting. It's mainly like my two fingers here. Oh god, I hate that. Hang on. Oh shit. Fuck, they became a little swollen. Oh, that's bad. They feel swollen. Oh, for fuck's sake, they actually do as well. Brilliant. Right, I deserve a drink after finding that information. Oh god, this drink is fucking disgusting. Ugh. God, it tastes even worse. I brushed my teeth like 4 hours ago and yet it still tastes like I've brushed them just a minute ago. Ugh. Every time I've drunk this, I've only drunk it for the sugar and the energy. Because, it's kind of like 12:30 at the moment. I probably should do stuff like that. The store where my father ordered the jackets from is a fancy boutique. Interesting. Before I do that, I kind of want to just, like, digest some of the plot. Read as much as I can. Never actually knew that animals sort of rub their scent on places to actually make them feel secure in a home. Interesting. It's hard to believe my father would shop at a store like this on his own. Yeah, I know, I was kind of thinking that. And I was kind of thinking at the same time, like, a fancy boutique. You would have thought maybe that would be the type of store he'd go with, like, with Denar's mum. Like, when he was more sort of financially well off because of her. It's just kind of odd that, like, he'd go there now. I can tell right away that Nina's on fucking here. Yeah. Handed over his receipt to the cashier. A short time later, the store manager came out wearing a perplexed look.
龍宮様、大変申し訳ございません。実は入荷のトラックが高速で事故渋滞に巻き込まれているよう。おそらくはもうじき到着すると思うのですが。
That is pain. He said that the driver called a while ago, told him he just got off the highway and would be there in about an hour. Oh, damn. That's painful. I didn't need to know all the details, but he explained them to me anyway. Yeah, I suppose he has to do it. I should ask him if I should come back tomorrow. He insisted that I should wait because their truck will be coming shortly, and he urged me to take a seat on their sofa. But I didn't really feel comfortable waiting there, so I told him I'd be back soon and left the store. Yeah, fair. I wondered if there were any fast food restaurants nearby. Oh, somebody has a good taste in dinner. Oh my god, I could do with some fast food. I haven't had fast food for fucking years. Oh, I could do with like massive KFC McDonald's meal. Oh my god, yes. Give me... I wonder if there are any fast food restaurants nearby. I might have to go all the way back to the station. Oh yeah, they probably have station fast food, of course. I looked around and found a coffee house. The glass on the door was black, so I couldn't see it. So, wow, black glass, that's weird. But there was a poster saying that the price for a cup of tea is lower than normal for women on weekdays. For women? Just for women? That is weird. I'd just be going to get a cup of tea to kill some time. It should be okay. But still, I hesitated to go inside before opening the door. My first impression of the coffee house was the smell of cigarettes. Oh god. Yeah, because I keep on forgetting in Japan, like, it is a smoke zone. They haven't banned smoking at all, I mean. God. Wouldn't be my favourite thing if I ever went there. God, I hope I can go to Japan, like, but the only thing is, you know, obviously, especially for people like me, like, the money is the worst thing. I'm very interested in going to Japan one day. I just wonder where I'd go. I think if I went to Japan, I would definitely visit Shirakawago, which is Hinamizawa in real life. And then I'll see if I can get a picture of it. Is there... Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on a sec. Oh god, I typed it wrong. Right, yeah, look at this. This is where this Higurashi is actually set. Don't know if there's any more. Yeah, look. Sorry, these photos are really bad. But yeah, look at this. That's sort of the view. I think that would be a very interesting place to go to, and I'd also go to, like, you know, the city centre. Definitely. I'd definitely go to, like, Tokyo, you know. Why not? So weird, like, only women. For only women, the price is lower. It's not enough coffee houses to be filled with cigarette smoke. It's like a requirement. Oh god. but then I still regretted our decision. Whose point of view is this in, I wonder? Because, I mean, obviously it's not Lena's. Was he still thinking? Was he thinking about leaving the proprietor? Spoke to her brusquely and showed her to the table. Emma gave up on the idea of leaving and sat down. The atmosphere in the shop was far from a clean, normal coffee house where you would go simply to enjoy coffee and cigarettes. It was more like a place where vulgar people would have hang around. Oh God. Just kind of like dodgy. I mean, when have you ever seen a place with black glass? Then I didn't welcome to work at all, but what bothered her most was the laughter of a man and woman sitting together in the very back of the shop. The table was behind a planter, so depending on how one looked at it, one could say she was in the spot most protected from their laughter. What is it, planter? I have a feeling. Alright. So she wanted to leave as soon as she finished her tea. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, could you imagine if that's Akihito and her mother? I mean, it would be very unlikely, obviously, but like, what if it could be? You know, that just sends it down. She store rang and letting her know a customer came in. It was a little surprising for her that a coffee shop like this would draw in so many customers. Yeah, definitely. Then I begged the newcomers from behind the planter. There were two of them. They looked like vulgar men, the kind of people you didn't want to get involved with the instant you saw them. Oh God. Yes, he really is hanging in a dodgy territory. I really don't think this image here that's actually shown sort of describes the coffee house very well. I mean, God, black glass for a start. It just kind of looks like one of those dodgy sort of Harry Potter places. Really old school as well, I'd imagine. The proprietor and creditors only to the table, but they ignored him and walked towards the back. Damn. They walked up to the cover with him laughing loudly, reading on the about.
Oh.
Hey, Teppe?
やっと来よったんか。
Finally made it.
まあ座れや。
Sit down. God. Interesting. Who's he gonna with? Who's gonna be the woman that Teppe's with? Is it gonna be Tamar? No, wait. Actually, hang on a second. This is gonna be Teppe's gonna be with a woman that, because if you remember, the whole reason he came back to Hinamizawa was because the woman he was depending on before had divorced. So he's gonna be the one with the woman before. Who it's gonna be? couple stopped laughing and the man told the newcomers to sit down in a threatening tone of voice.
おう、やっと来よったんか。まあ座れや。
I can go up. He? She means. Has decided to amend
で、
the seat.
どういうこった？
すんまへ
Very
ん。
sorry, we tried
なんとかその。
ごたくはええねポ
to
ケ。
shit. God.
とっととうなるもんさらさんかい。
The two of them looked at each other before they each took out an envelope. Each took an envelope out of their pockets and put it on the table. God, are they getting into financial shit? Oh God, I'm really nervous. I just have a feeling this is going to be loud. The man roughly grabbed the two envelopes and tore one of them open. Inside there were many wrinkled... Yeah, I'm not surprised. Inside there were many wrinkled 10,000 yen bills bound into a bundle with a rubber band. But 10,000 yen is a lot of money, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking 55 quid. Jesus. So, here were the other one to make sure it also had cash in it, and then threw them to the left compared to the winner.
おい、風。
ちょっと私に命令しないでくれる？
Oh God. They don't order me around.
もともと
This is
私の金
originally
なんだ
my
から。
money, you know? Oh God. So, oh, this is really dodgy. So, just kind of. I mean, we don't really know everything that's happening, but fuck, is she? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to launder money? Are they trying? What are they? I mean, well, it's just kind of odd that like two people would show up at a cafe and then, well, a coffee house, not a cafe, but like then they would just come up with money. It could either be money laundering or maybe it could be something more sinister, like I don't know, drugs or something like that. Who knows? I mean, it kind of wouldn't surprise me because this is very dodgy.
Jagamashi.
Shut up.
黙って数えんなええんねん。
Man yelled at the woman she did. Her thumb looking annoyed, and then started counting the cash expected. But at the same time, if she looks annoyed, maybe she doesn't want to be there. Maybe it's not as bad as we think. Who knows? The two newcomers hung their heads while she counted. Oh God. Lighting a cigarette, the man waited for her to finish counting.
はいよ。
Good. It's
全部ある
all
わよ。
there. The woman said that after flicking through the last bill. The newcomers looked relieved. The man, however, didn't look satisfied as he stared at the bundle of bills. The one was holding.
いつか。
It's gone. Oh. That's really good. It's
そ
gone.
れいくらあっ
How
た？
much is there? That is very interesting. So, fucking hell, so she's actually been lying about her name to like even fucking Vanina's dad. Can't believe that. Yeah, I think that just really confirms that she's, I hate to say it, but sus. Couldn't think of any other word. Well, not really sus, but just like not who she says she is, or how she acts. It's not real. Let's go on, which is
ん？
what I thought you were
全部っ
doing
て言ったわよ。
全部っていくらかっちゅって聞いとんねん。
だから私が貸した金全部だって言ってるでしょ。
バゲが利子はついとるか聞いとるんねん。
Even though they were making all that noise, the other customers acted like they didn't hear anything. God, that must have really not been a pleasant place at all. Fuck.
おいね、200万ビッタンこっきゃないねん。
Only 2 million yen. Jesus Christ. How much is that in quid? 11,000.
どういうこっちゃ。
Jesus Christ, that's insane. Actually kind of surprised that Tekken has the sort of understanding about interest, but I mean of course he would. The two of them were trying to find some excuses to make. Oh, so that's why they were so scared, because they hadn't paid the interest. Interesting. Oh god, that wasn't even intended to be a pun. Fucking hell. Two of them were trying to make some excuses to make. Trying to find some excuses to make. Some of this behaviour to touch the man's nerves, and he started looking furious. God.
ああ、おら！黙っとったらわからんがな。
You better start talking. Shit. Oh god, this does not look like a person that would be you want to get on the bad side of. Holy fuck. God, I can't believe he's doing this in a public place as well. His angry voice echoed throughout the shop. Yeah, he hit the table hard and dropped a glass on the floor. The noise taking attention in the house. Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh, this looks properly just brutal. And to think that sorry, Ritsuko is actually hanging out with people like this. Why is she hanging out with people like Rena's dad if she's hanging out with people like this? Let's be real here. This is kind of dodgy.
すまんで済んだら警察はいらんちゅうねん。こちとら出るとこ出ても一個に構わんでんの。
Shit. God, what did I do?
それはどうかご勘弁ください。
Two newcomers must have been in extremely vulnerable positions. They bowed so deeply that their foreheads almost touched the table.
それを勘弁したるって今日呼んだんねん。
Want me to involve the police?
俺がどういうけじめのつけ方な。あ？
Maybe they've done a crime and they need to pay this money back so they can sort of. Wait, no, that's not the theory, because Ritsuko actually said that that was her money. So yeah, I wonder what it could have been.
Sorry.
Well, it's pity them. The newcomers looked as vulgar as the man threatening them, making it hard to decide whether you should feel sorry for them or not. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, just from their voice, you don't really get like the sort of vulgar impression. You just get like the vulnerable impression, really. But yeah, I don't know. These are just like how the people are when, I don't know, their boss is sort of with them. I mean, when they're on their own, they're probably a lot worse, and especially when they're together. Yeah, and they're doing whatever they are doing. After a while, Ritsuko opened her mouth as if to offer them help.
てっちゃん、すごんじゃかわいそうでしょ。
God, this is the first time we see Tepe. This is actually the first time we see Tepe. I'm kind of curious, what does he look like in the Ryokishi art style? Oh my god, That looks so weird. Wow. That looks pretty cool. I love the cigarette. I really like Yukishi's art style. I actually think it's really well done. It's so unique as well. I mean, this art style is really, really good as well. This is really well made. All of this is really well made, obviously. But like, I don't know. I think if I'd have to rank the art styles, I'd say, in terms of quality, I'd probably say like, this art style that's currently on the screen, and then maybe Yukishi's one. No, and then the console one, and then Yukishi's. But I'd say like Yukishi's probably like the most unique, and then the console one, and then this one also. They're also unique, but I don't think they're as unique. They're just sort of more focused on like looking as good as possible. But Yukishi's sort of based on being as creative as possible, really.
ごめんね。うちの人、税に絡むとすぐと坂に来ちゃう人で。
Interesting. And it's also very interesting that she calls him Techan. That's usually to show affection, stuff like that. I don't know about like shortening people's names. That's probably like, you know, close things. That is very interesting.
銭絡むと余計だね。お前にあやつけよったんから本気になっとんよ、おら。
You don't have to run the money bar. I'm just getting mad because that bit. I'm getting text because they're bitching at you. Acha. Matcha moment. I love matcha flavoured things, holy shit. You don't have to run the money bar. I'm just getting mad because they're
もうバカなこと言っても何にも出ないわよ。
The man pulled Disco roughly into his arms and frankly kissed his lips without caring about the other customers. That is weird. That is dodgy. That is so... Oh my god, so... This person is literally just getting her. Like fucking pulling her towards her and they're just kissing her, like, without any, like, consent or anything from her. Fucking hell, that is weird. I just think this is the same person Leonard's dad is associated with. I mean, obviously she's never seen this. He's never seen this side of her, but like, Jesus, dodgy. I guess it wasn't like the lovely ones that the normal couples would share. It looked obscene as oh god. Let's go take a breath. Read that for a what? You weirdo. Now after a while, he finally got bored of kissing her and let go. God, this is really funny. Whenever I look at Debbie, I genuinely feel scared. I don't know. I think Risco is less scary, but you just sort of, I don't know why, but you just sort of, when you look at her face, you just sort of get that bad vibe. Maybe it's because her eyes are darker. Who knows? Maybe it's because of her outfit as well.
うちの人は私のことになるとすぐ頭に血が上っちゃうのよね。困ったもんなのよ。
ああ、そうよ。こいつと俺、この女に泥塗り腐るやつは俺に塗ったんと同じやんな。
Oh, right. I thought this was going to be like a really dirty mind metaphor. Yeah, good. It's not. Someone is almost like a body put in dirty eyes.
血祭りじゃすまんねえ。
In for a blood bath. Holy fuck. And it's very interesting that, like, firstly, Medina is actually like approving of what's actually happening here. She's not sort of being like, what the genuine fuck. She's approving of it and she's not turning away. And firstly, and secondly, she's kissing another man, even though she's pretending to be in a relationship with Lena's dad. And secondly, like, and thirdly, like, it's really dodgy that really, really dodgy that like she's okay with this and she's actually here. I mean, I've completely lost my trust in her now. I mean, she can't even use her proper name to everybody, like, Itsuko.
いつぞやか
Do you
の
remember the guy
ほら
with the car?
あれ
I forgot what you did
表
to that
連れて
guy
ってか
after
ら
you took him
どうしたんだった
outside.
っけ
God, I can imagine somebody like him. Definitely being fucking tough as shit. He looks it. God, that is fucking scary, that facial expression.
表へ出るとか抜かしょんから。野郎空手やるとか抜かしおるからどの程度か思うた。ちょっと芝居たら即土下座やん。
That's horrible.
拍子抜けしたからズボン脱がせて、そいつでこの表の歩道を磨かせてやったわ。
Oh my god.
おお、俺町の役に立っとんねん。
I'm helping society.
お役所に表彰してもらいたいんわ。
For that one. You have very weird view. Oh my fucking god. That's the worst there. Jesus Christ. How is this dude not behind bars? Like, seriously? God, I can't believe that. You really get the impression, I mean, just like, it's really funny, like, the more this plot goes, the worse impression I've got of Litsuko you actually get. Like, fucking hell. Not only is she smiling about it, she approves of this, and she's sort of reminding them of the time, as to sort of get the boys nervous, really. God. Oh, she really is dodgy fucking hell.
やだ、そんなことさせたの？あんたって時々よし。
It's never a laugh we've seen before. It's normally or he or oh ho ho ho. God, I should stop. I'm actually sounds like I'm cringer than a YouTube Kids channel at the moment. Started laughing louder than we were doing earlier. The laughter obviously intimidating their companions. Oh my god, yeah, especially what they're laughing about. God.
ねえあんたたち、てっちゃん、今日はね、すっごく機嫌がいいの。普段だったら銭が足りんって騒ぎ出して、今頃あんたたちすっぱだかにされて、玉子川に叩き込まれてるわよ。
So fucked up. I just wonder why these people would actually get involved with people like this. Apologize for this inconvenience.
まあ、利子は忘れたちゅうたかて、かっちりキースまでに額を揃えたんだきゃ、感心さな。そこいらへん、評価したってもええんで。
Oh, I thought it could have potentially been like, you know, so I'm gonna forgive you, but nah, he's probably gonna like decide the punishment would be and give it more sort of freedom in terms of freedom, more forgiveness in terms of what he's actually going to do. Oh fucking hell, of course. Yeah.
それでね、てっちゃんの利子、今日だから5本で済むけど、すぐに売買ゲームになっちゃうでしょ。
Of course these people would like, you know, giving the urgency sort of tactic.
So そしたらあんたたちすぐに逆立ちしても払えなくなっちゃうわよ。でね、私てっちゃん、悪いけどあんたちょっと席を外してちょうだい。
God, that's actually kind of sad that I remember the key for for that.
Sure,
this is okay. The man left the table we were going and headed for the bathroom. He was far too amenable to that request, as if they planned for him to leave the table at that moment. Yeah. Ditko made sure he was in the bathroom, then took some papers out of her bag and spread them on the table. Interesting. It's very interesting, this sort of secrecy behind this. I reckon this is criminal stuff, I really do. Especially because of that. It's just really odd that, like... Well, I mean, things with debit, I suppose, like, it is...
あんなヤクザに絡まれて一生を不意にしたくないでしょ。だからね、てっちゃんの利子は今日きっちり払っちゃいなさい。そうすればあんたたちはとりあえずあいつとは縁を切れるわけなんだから。
God, so they're in like a sort of dealer relationship. Interesting. I've never used the fucking word interesting. I would literally rather say almost yodai at this point, which is interesting in Japanese.
そうですけど、でも50万なんてこれ以上もう払えないっす。
まあそうよね。200万だって相当精一杯集めたんでしょ。
1 million yen tomorrow. And yeah, 5,000 yen today. Must be
さらに50万も工面できる当てなんてないでしょう。
This is on their very best effect today. Yeah. So it must be impossible for them to collect even a dime from anybody now. Yeah. Just how did they get that money? And what is this money for? As well, obviously. They hung their heads and told her that.
でね、ほら、気を利かせて私が書いてきてあげたのよ。
Those looked at the paper on the table and muttered under their breaths.
担保も連帯もいらないんで、ちょいと利率はあれだけど、これなら即50万積んでくれるわよ。
This looks so dodgy. I mean, fucking hell. What are they paying back on? What?
それにさ、この利率でもてっちゃんの利率よりははるかにマシだと思うんだけど、どう思うかしら。
That really is cold. It's just like, oh my god, I wonder what's gonna happen when he comes back. Holy shit, they're probably just gonna have to act so secretive. It'd be easy for anyone to get what it's called. Trying to force them to do.
これにサインしたのを見せれば、彼も男気を感じて勘弁してくれると思うわね。どうする？あ、万年筆。使うなら置いとくわよ。
I don't really understand what he's trying to do. Is she trying to scam them? This broker is stunned by the outrageous interest rate. He's got them for something to do anything. He just looked out of the window and smoked a cigarette. After a while, the man returned from the bathroom. Oh boy.
話はついたが
They looked at him, steeled themselves and took the pen.
てっちゃんの利子借金で一括返済するって。
100,000 yen so they can pay their debts soon if they work really hard. Pay your interest? Wait. Oh. Confused.
男は背負うもんがなくちゃあかんね。
Well, no matter how much of a dickhead this dude is, that is kind of true. They must have planned this from the very beginning. Oh, the man and his goal what they wanted and grinned at each other. Now, many things living out in the documents and it's taken them a long time. Oh, the man and his goal already knowing that started talking amongst themselves.
律子、
how's your
お前のひなみ沢の旦那の調子はどうなんね。
Oh, yeah, thank you, music. Sort of getting my emotions here finally. Of suspicion.
Hmm? 旦那なんてよしてよね。
どうなんよ。だいぶ銭持っとんと聞かされてる。どのぐらい絞れそうなんよ。
Oh no. No fucking way. Shit.
そうそう、それがさ、別れた奥さんがだいぶ慰謝料をくれたらしいってのは聞いてたのよ。でもね、それが本当にすっげえあるらしいのよね。
No. Oh, don't tell me it's actually. Oh, God.
かなりってどのぐらい。
銀行に5000万くらい持ってるわよ。
What is 50 million? Jesus, 276,000 quid. My God.
あぶく銭なわけだしね。もう気前がいいのなんのって。
Well, good. Because you can't fucking steal it.
なんでそれ。で、
So, how much do you think?
どの辺までいけそうなんね。
私にだいぶお熱みたいだからね。だって私が言えば何でも買うのよ。何でも。あんたみたいなドケチとは大違い。私も本気になっちゃおうかしら。
No, because what she's trying to do is, oh, she'll probably marry and then divorce, like the second they do it, and then all the divorce money she'll get. Oh, oh my God, she's gonna get a ton. She'll probably get like, not 25 million yen, but probably something around that. Oh my fucking God. God, so he not only doesn't even like him, but he's not even like a genuine person. She's just fucking using him. He's so deceived.
かせボケ。これ以上の男が他にいるか。
もうこんなところでよし。
で、そのひなみ沢の旦那に
あんたを出しに手切れ金がいるって方向で持ってくつもりなのよ。
Evil. Fucking liar.
なんぼふっかけるつもりね。
そりゃ
つっけづけ恐ろしい女。エキストラがいるときは呼んでな。俺も大暴れしちゃるんで。
He could probably actually do that, but like, holy fuck, that's so evil. Oh my god, so. Oh god, it kind of concerns me that like they're not even telling us how much money she needs. I'm assuming it's going to be something very high though, because of like, yeah, scary woman being said by Dead Bear. Fuck.
すみません。書きました。
ああ、じゃあそれ持ってローン行こうか。律子、会計頼むね。
The man patted them on the shoulders and then walked to the door. Another person was just about to enter, and they nearly ran into each other. The man probably wouldn't make way for this person, considering his personality. Yeah. Personality. What knows it's gonna be? But when he noticed that that person was, he stepped aside. Oh no, it's probably. What? The person looked at his father and something. What? No fucking way. He was wearing a black suit with sunglasses on. It wasn't that big, but his stomach was very intimidating. Oh, it was clear at a glance that he was a gangster, and a professional one at that. Yeah, the man who was behaving badly earlier looked a little nervous in front of him. Shit. As Yuzuko finished paying the check, she noticed the man in the suit.
あ、総支配人。
Manager.
どうもおはようございます。
What? Oh my god, so they're in there. What? The man in the suit had nothing, he just raised his chin if saying fuck off. God, okay, maybe it could potentially not be as bad as I think it is, but what the fuck? What is he doing here? But I mean, I suppose you can't forget he is just like, he is a criminal, he is a criminal and he is a gangster, but like, the only thing is, I'm just surprised he'd be here. There's no way he can be friends with these people. I mean, oh god, I hope he's not. It's just so unexpected. I mean, I've literally watched the anime, and yet I wasn't and yet this is so unexpected. I mean, yeah. That's what I love about the visual novel. There's so much new content. Nizuko and the others bowed to him and left the shop in a hurry. Oh, interesting. The proprietor noticed the man in the suit and also greeted him with a bow. Who could he have been? He appeared sedate compared to the other men, but he must have been dangerous. That's because he made them step aside. Everybody in the shop thought the same thing and tried not to look at him. God. No, I don't blame him. If I saw somebody like that, I would be fucking scared. Higurashi looked around and found the menu on the wall. The proprietor looked up and walked up to him hesitantly.
マスター。
Hey, waiter.
はい。
Yeah.
何か部長報がございましたでしょうか。
この日替わりデザートのスイートなんとかというのは今日はやっているのか。
It's very interesting. This. He seems. I mean, my God! If you saw somebody like this scary, you would have not thought they would firstly ask for a dessert. And secondly, they'd be so soft. I mean, not really soft, but like not intimidating at all. Dessert, sweet, something or other too.
は？いえ、本当は今日はやってないんですが、そのどうしてもとおっしゃるんでしたら特別にご用意を。
Well, that's either we care about our customers or we are fucking terrified of you and we don't want to get on your bad side.
無理なら無理と言ってくれればいい。出直す。
I'll come back some other day.
ほら葛西
Oh. Oh my God. This is so funny. I really got the wrong impression for this. I thought he was there to do some sort of crime-related thing. And I thought he was on ties with, like, the whole, Lina and Tepe thing. But no, I think it's just, like, him just having fun with Xion. No, actually, the thing is, no, Xion was in the cafe. And then he saw Kasai. I reckon that's it. Because they're saying hello just now.
特別にご用意って言ってくれてるじゃない。ここまで来てみっともない。
They came all the way here. This is very interesting. Why would they come here? That seemed to be the only one who couldn't read the heavy atmosphere in the shop, and she came laughing cheerfully. It was almost like Mion's twin sister, Xion. I suppose at least it's positive. Xion pushed Kasai into the store while he hesitated. She looked at the girl who was sitting down and stopped in her tracks.
あれ？
Huh?
やっぱりそうだ。
It's you.
レナさんじゃないですか。こんにちは。
How are you doing? Oh, she's probably... No, because the thing is, we've been sort of alienated to Lena's views. We haven't seen them at all. Oh, I'm really scared for this.
Ah, しーちゃん？
こんなとこで会うなんてびっくりです。あれ？お一人？ひょっとして誰かと待ちお姉かな？いやいや、ひょっとしてケイちゃんかな？
しーちゃん、その連れの人は？
Oh yeah, Kasai.
葛西のこと？
Are you talking about Kasai here?
まあ、
Isn't that the
私の
bodyguard?
ボディが命の危険が迫ったら葛西が守ってくれるんだよね。
それがお望みでしたら命に変えてでも。
Wow.
うわー、葛西、あと20も若かったらやばいかもだね。
God. I mean, I suppose.
顔は怖いけど面白いやつです。こちらはね、竜宮お姉のお友達。
葛西です。よろしく。
葛西さん、さっきすれ違った人たちは知り合いですか？
I nodded, indicating he was familiar with them. Oh, interesting. Well, that really shows how dodgy they are, if even like the biggest gangsters like him. it would really interest me to find out like what Kasai's exact occupation is, because I mean, firstly, does he do stuff that could be potentially like stopped by the police and have him put in prison? Secondly, what does he do? Thirdly, why does he have connections with these gangsters, with these outlaws? Because that's what Itsuko actually said Tepe was. Because I nodded, indicating that he was familiar with them.
誰？私は全然あんなの見たことないけど。
They're probably just like using the area for as much as personal gain as they can.
男は北条哲平、ちょいと礼儀知らずのろくでなしです。
Ah, yeah, good for him for saying that. Yeah, and it is very interesting because like you would have thought just like the typical gangster person would be, you know, they'd be just like Tepe, but no, it's not. So it just really interests me that like a person that seems this nice, like Kasai, is in a crime agency. It's just weird. I hope we learn about his occupation someday. I hope we learn about Mion's dad as well, and Sion's dad, obviously. The man is also a skunk of a human being. Sion seemed to know who he was once he left him in the original. Yep.
女の人の方は？
間宮里奈。
That's interesting. So her name actually is Dina, but I think her nickname is Ditsuko or something.
源氏名だと思いました。確か律子って名前だったかと。フラワーロードの店の一つで働いている従業員です。
笠井さん、リナさんとその北条とても仲が良さそうに見えました。
北条は確かリナとはたちの悪い連中ですので、関わり合いになられない方がいいと思います。
どうたちが悪いんですか？
女の私生活には触れないのが仁義って。
どうたちが悪いんですか？
それはご勘弁を。
どうたちが悪いんですか？
kept asking the same question until she got an answer. Yeah, I suppose she really needs to. Sion says I definitely wasn't cut into the conversation.
笠井、意地悪しないで教えてあげなさい。興味本位で聞いてるわけじゃなくね、レナさん。
あの二人はたちの悪いろくでなしどもです。恐喝と博打で生計を立ててると聞いています。
So this was, oh god, oh, and that would explain about the whole going to the cops thing that they were talking about. That could potentially, oh my god, that's awful. So I'm assuming these men, they're criminals and they've done something that they found out about and they're sort of blackmailing them not to go to the police. Oh god, I just feel, oh my god, I feel so bad for Leno. I don't even know what to say at this point. I've heard that they make a living by gambling.
詐欺行為もやるって話で。
Set up badger games. Wait, I gotta search up what are badger games. Hold up a sec. God, that's horrible. Oops. God. Yeah, I already was told that once. Am I gonna get a notification again? I'm not. Oh,
詐欺ってどんな？
Oh my god. The second after I finished researching it, Well, at least now we're going to be able to see if Bing was actually right. Not Bing, Edge, but like, I think, no, Edge uses Bing, the search engine. So it didn't tell me the right thing, but yeah, this would actually make sense.
要するに男の人に言い寄っていい感じになったところで相棒の男が乱入して俺の女に何しやがるって金を巻き上げる古典的恐喝です。
Oh my god. And she's gonna divorce from fucking... She's obviously gonna like marry and then divorce from... No, she's not gonna marry, she wouldn't have that much time. And the dedication. I don't think anyone would. Oh my fucking god. So hang on a second. I find that funny, like how wrong what Bing told me was. And her boyfriend's going to be dead in this case. God.
散々貢がされた挙句根こそぎ巻き上げようっていうクズどもです。最近でかい相手を引っ掛けたらしいと噂になっています。
Oh god, well that rumor's... That's the worst thing, that's actually correct. God, that's so awful.
じゃあそりゃあどちら様か存じないけど気の毒なことで。でもまあ鼻の下を伸ばした代償なわけで自業自得。
I guess he gets what he deserves. Yeah, but the only thing is, Sion, you don't understand. Not only is that the worst thing to say when Denar's around, but like, she doesn't understand because the thing is about that she's a completely different person. She's a fucking manipulative bastard. She is so different. You would never know about her crimes. I mean, fuck, she didn't even use her real name to her father, Udenos.
「そんな言い方はないもんで、男は時にコロッと女に騙されちまうもんですよ。」
おー、何それ、葛西をコロッと騙した。マスター、デザートは私と葛西とあとレナさんでって。あれ？
So hard for her.
今お帰りになりましたよ。
I was already gone. The door, which had just closed, looked as if it was the only thing that knew where she went. Yeah. When I got home, the door was locked. Door's locked. I used my key to get in, found a note in the living room. Something's come up, so I have to go. I'm going to reach out tonight, is what the note said. Ah. This wasn't the first time he'd done something like this. Each time he'd only told me to go to Kokinomi for something. But I knew the real reason because I heard him talking on the phone once. You know, I'm really not talking about him 3 times between jobs and asked him out to have dinner. Oh my god. Let me guess, he's paying, right? Fucking evil. Kasai looked at it in the living room I hated and went to my room. I thought back over what I just heard at the coffee house. I tried to rationalise the meaning of her actions there. Maybe she had to pretend to be a bad person because she was being threatened by the man. No. Even if she was, look at Kasai, look at all the things he said. I don't know about you, but I trust Kasai in something like this. There's no way that he could be lying. And he wouldn't lie about something that serious, especially because of how desperate Dena is. That's really awful. I can't believe that, like, she's actually being lied to by her own father. Oh god, that's probably going to make her feel even worse about the whole thing. And it's interesting that now she, like, fully hates the living room because she actually knows the sort of Lina's intentions behind them. But even after the man whom she called Tichan left the table, she continued to threaten the guys and push them into signing the loan contract immediately. Yeah. If she was threatening to play along with the man, she wouldn't have done that. Definitely. She was pretending to be a bad person. She could have shown a little bit of mercy or sympathy when he left her alone with him. Yeah. It's like holding water in a bowl you made with your own hands. Oh yeah. No matter how steady you make the bowl, water will leak from your fingers. Mercy and sympathy leak out from you. Interesting. But nothing, not even a drop of water leaked from Lina-san. God. It was a very genius analogy right there. Very well done. But yeah. Hands weren't even moist, they were all dried up. Yeah. Yeah, and I suppose you could sort of get an analogy that, like, they have to rely on the water to become moist. But in this situation, she has to rely on somebody else to sort of get financially stable and live the life, the fucking evil life she lives. Really just horrible. There's no way that they could. There's no water that could leak through those hands. Yeah. Lina-san was threatening those guys as much as the man was. Yeah, I suppose, but like, she wasn't really brutal, but neither was leading the other along. God, they were doing it together. That was it. Lina-san is a bad person. Yeah. My brain cells accepted the idea with applause. After all, I always hated Lina-san. I just couldn't accept the feeling because my father liked her. But at the moment I can finally accept it. She's a bad person, just like my mother. Yeah, she's an existence that will ruin everything and destroy my father's happiness just by being with him. But I wonder if my father would understand that Lina-san is a bad person if I told him so. That's actually very interesting. I would have thought she'd be more fazed by this. But no. But I suppose it's just... God, it's awful. I mean, I suppose she's just not really surprised because of how much she's had to go through before, just because of bad people, you know. My father likes her so much that he would jump over a cliff if she asked him to. God. everything she does or says is great, and he does everything about her in a positive way. God, she must be a really skilled manipulator if she can do that. God. She gets her own praises without even asking him to. God. I'm not a kid anymore. I understand how a woman can tame a man. Yeah, it's different from love. Love is about trying to build a relationship. Taming is just a way of satisfying the lust of the way. Yeah. Taming is a way of satisfying the lust of the way. She's trying to make him into her slave. God. I mean, I wouldn't really put it that far, but like still, the same sort of principle applies. I mean, but when slave is said, like, you know, money, it's the sort of motive, like money, constant treating you for things, constant going out and stuff like that. Will be deceived men, even my father, think these dirty methods to ensnare men, like they're following a manual. God. How to be the most fucking awful person on the planet. Manual. It's the weak point all men are born with. Even with a strong will, they can't resist it. That's why we hate those women who exploit that weak point decision. Yeah. That's why I couldn't bring myself to like putting ourselves. For the sake of an argument, let's assume that I acknowledge an unreciprocated love like that. But that would only be as long as it was love. If it wasn't love, it was just about to threaten and squeeze money out of him, I would never forgive her. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what it is. I remember that conversation at the coffee house. Conversation in the coffee house. I think my son said that my father was a big spender. In fact, I think he spends more money without hesitation than before we met him, my son. Yeah. God. Yeah, so I'm assuming from that, like, she could really sense a vulnerability. I was happy that he started to regain an interest in going out into the world again, but now I don't know whether I should be happy or not. Yeah. No, I know. He controls the money of the Julia family overall, but since I do the grocery shopping, he often gives me his bank book so that I can withdraw money. Oh. Because of that, I know where he keeps his bank book, his personal seal and other important stuff. I suppose that could keep him that could be an advantage. But I don't think Lena would never, she wouldn't try to steal it. I don't think she's that low. I really don't. She's not that low and she's not that dumb either. There were one of his drawers which he usually locks. Ah, I know where he has the key and I know the combination of the catch box inside the drawer. God. Might be coming back soon, so I felt a little nervous, but I had to make sure. I opened the cash box which has some bank books, personal seals, stamps and unused postcards. screenshots to get at the bank books. Then I found something new on the bottom of the box. There was a bundle of new 10,000 yen bills. Shit, is that leads cost money? I think this was there was also a paper wrapper that looked like it had been bundling the bills. It's really interesting. Maybe what Lina's doing is she's sort of trying to put money into the relationship, so he's manipulated into thinking that she actually does care and she actually is willing to spend as well, not just him. So as a result, he can have the will to he can have the feeling that spending more is something that wouldn't really be regrettable. God, what a fucking bastard! The rapper had a stamp that said it was about 1 million yen. Jesus. Usually kept some cash at home because it was troublesome to go to the bank every time he needed money. But it was usually around 100,000 to 200,000 at the end at the most. He never kept such a big amount of money at home before because he knows it's unsafe. Yeah, the extraordinary amount of 10,000 yen bills was abnormally intimidating. I tried to open the bank book, but my fingers got numb all of a sudden. Oh, part of me was trying to deny the things I heard at the coffee house. Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It wasn't because I wanted to defend my father or even Lina's son. It was because I didn't want to believe my father was the husband and Hina was the blackmailers were talking about. Yeah. I opened the bank book. The last time I saw it was about 2 or 3 months ago. It shows countless withdrawals since that day. Oh god. I probably wouldn't normally understand what those numbers meant, but I felt in that moment as if the 10 different digits were speaking to me. They were a series of cruel digits. It starts with some understandable expenses that I assume represent dinners or something, but then the amount of money starts to become nice round numbers like a 5 or a 10. I could tell by looking at the days he withdrew money that he wanted to have a certain amount of cash. And when he went out with Nina's son, oh god. Among those expenses, a big number appeared all of a sudden. There was too much money to spend on a day. Oh no! Hundreds and thousands of yen. Shit. Oh, she's stealing. I have a feeling it could be she's stealing money as well. But how would she do it, I wonder? The withdrawal when I traced it back in my memory. I remembered. Around that time, Nina's was talking about moving into a new Oh god. Cause I can't believe that. So the only reason she has a new house is just entirely because of dishonesty. I know you might rate the rental apartments in you need to put down 2 safety deposits and 2 payments of key money in order to rent an apartment. That's an amount of withdrawal. That amount of withdrawal sounded reasonable now. You pay the whole down payment for any. Oh my god. I mean I get that like he's a really kind man and everything, but like holy shit. Nah, I have a feeling I'm gonna be real with the whole relationship thing. I think because the departure of his sort of last relationship was so painful, he's really going out of his way more than he normally would to sort of get something back again. Oh god. like big numbers of them one after another. They were congratulated with gifts or a new apartment or something. The numbers got bigger and bigger. Oh my god. Look, the first he was withdrawing only the amount of money he needed, but then he started withdrawing big amounts all at once because he knew he was going to use it someday anyway. Oh god. Oh, this is awful. He really is vulnerable. He's vulnerable and he doesn't know. He doesn't really understand what he's doing, I don't think. The change meant only one thing. He lost his sense of the value of the money. Oh god. The balance kept going. Maybe that could be why she's actually like doing so much with him. So he can sort of spend so much that he loses. Oh god. The balance kept going down and I started feeling anxious about what's going to happen if he continued spending money. Oh my god, yeah, like that. But then I saw a deposit of a big amount of money into the account. Where did that money come? There was only one thing I could think of. I opened the other bank book. It was easy, like a puzzle for kids. It was like playing with an easy jigsaw puzzle that comes with huge pieces that you don't even have to put together to see what the whole picture looks like. Father was using money from his time deposits. In other words, the settlement no longer paid. The settlement no longer paid my father when she divorced him. To him, it's cursed money. I don't understand if he wanted to use it to get a new home. But that was his used to use the money for his time deposit. Even though it's his divorce, it's still important money for the future. God, even though he's got money to him, that doesn't mean he can waste it. Oh my god, I couldn't agree more. But this wasn't starting to go one after another. God, when does this stop getting worse? There are many expenses upwards of 6 digits. Jesus. His house was now immediately double over buying electric appliances and furniture. Yeah. He wasn't buying everything she asked him to. From the beginning, Lina's was only seeing to check if he could end up from being a big cash investment, trying to find out how much money she could squeeze out. Yeah, exactly. And this is the whole trust thing as well. Big amounts of money. Started to come into the house more often and she started spending the night. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so you can just totally see that confirmation of the theory. Yeah, that really just shows it. I think that's why my father was at first just a guy who spends big money, but around that time she landed a big job. As my friend in Okinawa, but he started referring us to her as Dini or Alina-san at the time. It's partially his fault, but he was betrayed by the other boy when he was feeling hurt and down for a long time, so it's partially his fault. I don't want to do it. And he's not that good looking either. No one is moving on. He must have not been able to resist. And that was Noe he's immune to women. He must have not been able to resist and tried to label you aggressively approach insane to think like how horrible people can be. What should I do? Think Buridan. Should I tell him what I was asking? No, I probably wouldn't do anything. No. What? How can you think that? People do so much. No, I probably wouldn't do anything. How can you tell me that if I run open and say the door wide open? I probably wouldn't leave this cage even if I open the door. But the only thing is that I'm sure she could. No, I mean, it may not work, but she needs to try. She needs to. Because this is just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I don't want to. Oh, but the only thing is there's really the worry about like what will happen to him when he realises he's just being completely used. You use somebody that's really sensitive. It's had so many sad things happen to them because of the whole wife betrayal thing. With her. I think that may be one of the that's the bit. I think what I do is I'll probably tell the dad and then do that because there's no way that that's going to believe it. No way. It's just like one of the last things you believe. But I think doing both of those might actually be sensible. I don't know. It was also be the same. But he probably tried to protect her. Yeah, if she pressed him. First of all, I was trying to get rid of this for his sake. If we combined each other, it would give the advantage to me. Would it? It would be like I was putting myself into a trial. Because I mean the thing is, if she gets mad at Inosan and her father knows about this, then that's progress to potential breakup. I don't really believe that it's going to be like, I don't believe they're going to be as inseparable as Ino's actually making out them to be, you know? But I don't know, at the same time, it's very hard. But like the thing is, how are you gonna actually negotiate this with Dina? How? This person's a fucking criminal, they're doing this intentionally, like, you really think she's gonna listen? But how? Like, because I said, she told me to see another man Dina's I was with. I wonder if I can tell I meet him again. He looked scary, but I was introduced to him to a friend as Nito. Oh, Kasai. Yeah. I thought he was talking about Debe for a second. I was confused. There's a lot of power around here. There's no one doing about it. Yeah, and it's actually very interesting. Like, he could get Kasai to do, I don't know, to sort of help confront, really. No, because the thing is with Ritsuko especially, like, she left the second she saw Kasai, so that means he is scary to her. I wonder if he could tell Rino's other man to back off from my father. That'd help me a lot. Yeah, but the only thing is, I mean, that is simple. But that'd be no. I do wonder if in theory the scenario could be like this happens, and then Lina sort of just suddenly breaks up with the father, and then Lina, when the father's sad, tells her about like what she actually was doing. I wonder if that could probably be the best way to sort of put him off from her. But the only thing is, the thing that's really sad about like all of these methods. Everyone is just going to end in sadness. For her and her father. It's the worst thing. Because like that method I said there is probably one of the most sad ones. Definitely. One of the most common ones as well. I don't know. I don't know how I can okay. Mommy, monsieur. I need to ask her. Asked me down for help, but I didn't want to tell her about the situation. But you don't have to tell her about the situation. This is what we do with this is nobody else's business but mine. Oh gosh, you shouldn't think like that. I mean, just the thing is about her friends, how close she is to them. They would help. No way they wouldn't. It's nobody's business but mine. Yeah, this is the battle that I have to fight and know. Because there's no way she could have prevented this, genuinely. It was inevitable, really. I would have been a this time. Yeah, I suppose it wasn't going to work twice. This time I will find my happiness. Huh? Oh. Yeah, of course, it's the end of the chapter. What a raid. How many tips are we going to have? Oh, we have one tip. It's actually kind of convenient. It's so late for me at the moment. It's actually really sad. See, the thing is about Higurashi is like, accidentally discover a horrible bro, I know. The thing that's really sad about at the moment is like, I would love to play another chapter, but obviously because I have school, I couldn't. Because the thing is, there's sometimes where I play this game and like, I'm really tired. I just sort of want to, I really want to enjoy the story, but I want to get to the end at the same time because I'm really tired. But at the moment, I'm really not that tired just because of how interesting the plot was to me. Well, not the plot being interesting. Oh god, we're getting a lot of flashbacks.
そりゃ多分葛西さんだね。
Oh wow, so she actually asked them. I'm surprised. But good for her, good for her. Yeah, but like, anyway. There's sometimes where, I mean, the story's always interesting, but there's sometimes where, like, the story, I don't know, I always find it interesting, like, it always happens when there's a massive plot twist. I think those sort of really pique my interest levels. So as a result, I sort of feel less tired, just because I'm more interested to learn about it. It's just really odd that, but it could have also been because I did actually go to sleep for a little bit, like I went like maybe 10:15 to 11, and then I actually got up. So maybe me having slept beforehand could have ensured me being less tired. It could actually be a theory, but I don't know. Property estimate. Oh, this is going to be about the money that oh no, dude, he's got Mami Hasama. Executive Housing Corporation. Attached estimate. We thank you for your past visits and inquiries to our office. Oh. We've included the estimate for the property you inquired about. Oh god. Basic information. Property name, Palace of Versailles, was room 707. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, like, because it said property. So I was always thinking like property could have been house related things, but yeah, luckily. Ow! Holy shit. Ow. What the fuck has happened to my thing? Ow. Oh shit. Oh. Ow, what the oh. Shit, this is bad. Oh fuck. Okay, if I put it down there, hopefully blood should flow. Right. We thank you for past visits and inquiries to our office. We've included the estimate for your property you inquired about. Basic information. Room 707. Property code 14. Oh my god. I'm kind of surprised I didn't censor that. I mean, obviously it's made up and everything, but like, yeah. I don't know. It just kind of sounds like something, you know, people could use. Property code 14.1.1. Property type modern condominium. What is a modern condominium? So it's just a modern flat, basically. Interesting. Layout 2 LDK. Oh. Just Shijibane City. Kaiwacho 2 Chome. Transportation XSX line, Gogoda station, 5 minutes on foot. Oh, so of course it's going to be very publicly, it's going to be very connected with, in terms of public transport. Yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. What the fuck? Oh my god. 49,800 yen. Maintenance fee 20,000 yen. Other southeast corner room. Elevator floor. Oh. Condominium. Fitness club membership included. Thank you for your interest in this property. The area around Gogoda station is a priority estate now. Zone for luxury condominiums. Oh my god. Along with the future planned developments, the real estate values in and around the Gogoda station are expected to rise, and this property is not an exception. Oh god. As a result, many prospective buyers are interested in this property. Hence, we'd like for you to understand that the selection process with this property will be done via lottery. Damn. I'm actually kind of surprised they do lottery picking. I would have thought they'd just do like first come, first serve. Also, we also have a celebrity member preferential treatment granting highly improved chances through additional lottery entries. God. Please feel free to inquire of our agents for more details. Executive Housing Corporation Celebrity Account Manager Kawawata. God. Oh, I really... Why does Higurashi? It's like one of those stories that just really makes you feel like you've lost your fucking hope in humanity. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be real. When she said an apartment, I thought it was just an apartment. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was that luxurious. Holy shit, 50 million yen. That is so much. You can just really see, like, how much he's taking the piss out of how generous he is, really. God, that's so disgusting. This just, I just can't believe this. I mean, I do wonder what's actually going to happen, like, if her father actually ever finds out. And I'm going to be very interested to see what Lena actually does. But holy shit. What a fucking horrible, parasite, really. I mean, my god. I just really can't believe everything I've read today. I mean, god, so I just want to kind of put this into perspective, like, so Lisa, whenever she obviously starts seeing, so she finds a vulnerable man that's single, and then, this is basically because, like, her father, because Rena's father's wife sort of separated from him. He's going to be really sad. He's going to be desperate for a relationship because the divorce is painful. And then, as a result, what she does is, she plays the badger game, and she gets as many expenses as possible. She gets as many expenses as possible, as many sort of luxuries and things out, and of course she starts visiting more. She gets the entire fucking house decorated, and she sort of, and she really just, and not only that, it's just purchases for things that she would have thought she'd be needed for. She would have required, like, a new house, for example. My god, I can't believe, like, I thought it was going to be like maybe 1,000 quid at the very most. Fucking 50 million yen. Hang on, I forgot how much it was. Wasn't it 11,000 quid? Oh my god. £276,000. So awful. But I feel so fucking bad for Lena. Holy shit. I mean, to be fair, I am kind of happy that it didn't hit her as much as I would have expected it to, though, because, like, she'd already really had the suspicions about her, and she really sort of not liked her. Already to begin with, so it probably didn't really hit as much as it probably would have for, like, any other person if, like, they genuinely believed that she was someone to be trusted. My god. I kind of think, like, what would have happened if she didn't go to that cafe then? God. That would have been very interesting in terms of events. It's actually very interesting. I kind of don't really like how coincidental it just sort of all seems, but at the same time it is really good that, you know, we sort of found this stuff out. Oh my god, if we didn't, that would have been weird. I wonder what would have happened. My god, that was such an interesting read. I mean, it is going to be very interesting to see how Lena actually sort of copes with this. I really don't like that she's acting as she's acting like this is her own thing. This is only a problem with the Ryugu family, but no, she can get her friends involved. And if her friends are involved, I'm sure things are going to get better. And the thing is, I have a feeling like, especially with Mion, for example, she's a Sonozaki family, they have big influence. They could potentially get release call behind bars. And Tepe for that. Nah, I don't think they can get Tepe. Oh my god, I'm being a fucking idiot. He abused children, of course he can get, like, in jail already. They can both get in jail. They are literal outlaws. Oh god, it's just really sad. I feel so bad for Nena's dad as well. I think that's the worst thing. I mean, he doesn't actually know it obviously, but because he's just getting manipulated. Like Nena said, like, a sort of Ritsuko's training him, just taming him even, and he will never go out of this sort of cage if he sort of let go from her. Oh god, it really is just awful. I mean, the things stuff can do, it really is insane. It's just, That's actually really interesting. You really see love from really interesting perspectives in this story that you really would have never seen in any other places. God, there is so much I could talk about at the moment. Very interesting read today. It was really, really fun. I am very excited to read tomorrow. I hope it's going to be, you know, just as good, just as interesting. Yeah, see what's actually going to happen with dinner. I need to call everybody, really. And especially what's going to happen in, like, are they going to tell Rena's father? What's going to happen? Oh my god, I'm so interested. Right, see you guys. Before I start theorizing too much.